Life is all about choices, the good or the evil, the light or the dark. But we are here to discuss something much more serious to humanity, and that is, do you choose the left or the right? Yes, my friends, we are gonna look into the ultimate battle and we're gonna live it on this game called Brawl Stars. Let's get right into it. Let's see who chooses first.
हेलो सट्टा है, बोल सट्टा है। अच्छा, चेन्नई को बॉलिंग करवानी है पहले। ओके ओके ओके। तो कांग्रेचुलेशंस मिस्टर धोनी, यू वॉन द टॉस एंड चूज टू बॉलिंग फर्स्ट। कांग्रेचुलेशन।
तो टॉस तो ही नहीं अभी।
कांग्रेचुलेशन मिस्टर धोनी, आप टॉस जीत गई हैं।
शास्त्री जी, बेईमानी चल रही है इधर।
बेटे कबड्डी में होती रहती बेईमानी।
बॉलिंग पहले करेंगे मिस्टर धोनी।
That's a bit how things work. It's as difficult as defeating the Wither in Minecraft, and we all know how difficult that gets. He is one tough bloke, mind you, and we are not able to decide who is gonna go first. Nonetheless, we're gonna have a look at the battlefield in which we decide who the ultimate winner is, the ultimate savior is. We have an army of almighty warriors and gods who are ready to take on this challenge. Everyone is ready, but how do you match these guys? How do you choose which team they belong in? Oh yeah, we have matchmake in Brawl Stars, don't we?
ये तो कुछ मैच ना हुआ।
आजा फिर मैचिंग कर ले।
सर सेटिंग तो गई डेट पे, और ये तो ये है। कर दी सर, और उधर वाली कल करूंगा।
And that, my friends, is what Brawl Stars does to us with matchmake. This is probably going to be how the field looks like after the battle, after the Wither has destroyed everything in sight. And that's what these guys are going to go into in this 10-match challenge. So basically, the left side takes on the right side. Nobody's committed to any side. You could be left one day and be right on the other day. And we divided this into 2 days basically. So we head into the match. Everybody is going in, everybody's pumped. You can see smiles on the faces of everybody. There's a little tick snowman going around in the heat. He's gonna melt down, I guess. Oh wait, that was me. Great choice, I guess. We have everybody shooting, everyone is taking their shots. There's a Piper who's trying to sniper, and there's a Colt who's trying to bolt. Oh god, I gotta stop it with the rhymes, damn it. And here we go. There's a little Sandy there who's trying to throw sand on people who are hiding and waiting at the edge of the circle. We see how well Supercell created my... Oh wait, and there was a Tick who just bombed his own team like they were a creeper. Oh, that is something that pissed a lot of people off, and it pissed, I think, me off too, but that was my mistake. And everyone is shooting everyone, and there's chaos all around. Nobody is dead yet. Oh, and the first death, the little creeper just got blown to pieces. There's a Pam who's trying to take the cube. There are people shooting left and right. There are people who are fighting for their team. Oh, and there's a Colt who's very nearly killed a bee, I think, out there. Things are going really close. Everyone is taking their shots. Everyone is looking to win for their side, because this is what humanity has been looking to discover. This is what we have always wanted to know. Which side is the better side of the two? You've been asked questions. Would you like to go for science or commerce? Would you like to go up or down? But you've never been asked this, have you? Today, my friends, we are a part of history. We, from One Motto, are here to decide who is gonna prove the better side of both. And we have 8 people left still. The smoke is closing in. People are shooting haywire. There are people who are hiding at the edge. People who are just waiting for others to give up, but nobody is giving up this night. Nobody is taking it easy. There's a bee who started his gadget. Oh, and he's killing his own team, but he's also killing the opponent team. And there's a tick bomb creeper who just blew up some Piper shenanigans. Oh, there's a Colt, low health, bee low health. That was so close, and the left side draws first blood. 1-0 left in the lead. We have 10 games now. The team who reaches 10 points, well, not really first. We see how both teams perform. And if the score is say 10-9, then obviously we would have to go into some sort of a, I don't know, after plan, which I haven't really thought of yet. I wish I would have, but I didn't nonetheless. Here is what we are doing. The tick who was the snowman in the first game has now shifted sides. He just betrayed his original boss. Oh wait. Oh, that was me again. Oh. So anyways, people are shooting. There's one death. One Colt has been taken down. Colt. You see Colts everywhere. You see Colts on maps. You see Colts on showdowns. You see them on 3v3s. You see them in duo showdowns. You see them in your marketplace. That's how common Colt is now, thanks to the buff Supercell has given him. Oh, there's a Brock there. The Brock is not gonna let people go, is he? There's a Piper who's trying to take a lot of panga with that little bee who's hiding, but the bee is taking panga back with the Piper. And oh, everybody is out to get everybody else. Why was that Piper sad? Shoot somebody on his side. Probably not. Anyways, we're back in the bit. There's a tick who's taking a lot of risks, who's standing right in front of these Pipers. One bullet into his head and he is gonna be served for dinner to Optimus Prime tonight. Nonetheless, we progress with the battle. Left is in the lead. Left has 1 point under their belt. This is gonna go really close. My prediction is we are gonna see a cracker of a contest, because this is the answer everybody has been waiting for since the Big Bang. Not the series. Oh wait, and it's over. Team Right takes over. That rhymed. I didn't intend it to rhyme, but it's 1-1 and everybody is pitching in some way or the other. Here we are back. The same tick who was on the right has gone back to the left. He's been kicked around like a football. Oh, that was me again. God damn it, I gotta stop it with my references. Here we go. There's a bee. There are people going in lines. People going disciplined. That's how disciplined people are. People aren't this disciplined for their studies. People aren't this disciplined for college. People aren't this disciplined in the army. There's a little sprout who's taking a feel of the pitch. He was told to understand what the pitch is like, what the bounce is like when he throws those sprout bombshells onto enemies' faces and blast it in their faces, and such as that little tick who got really pissed off with a bullet that hit his skull. But these people are not gonna let it go. There are ticks throwing bombs, Pipers, snipers. They're sniping everybody for lunch. And these guys are not gonna take it easy. They are not gonna let this match go. Piper versus Piper. Aim versus aim. Oh, that was a bee. The supers look so similar. Oh, there's another bee who's taking it quite close to the end. There's a Colt who's shooting quite well randomly towards. Oh, I thought he was shooting his own team, but he died nonetheless. That was kind of sad. He did give a very good advantage to the left side though. So taking nothing away from him, I think this was quite a good effect and quite a good attacking strat on his part. Let's see. Tick throwing his little tick bombs, his little creeper bombs at the edge of the map to deceive the enemy. How cold, how calculated. You won't expect that from a tick. You would expect Tick to be your pet doggy and be next to you in winter. This is not the Tick we all wanted. This is evil. Tick is here to take over the world. And he's gonna do it right under our noses. Pun not intended. Yeah. Okay, so left seems to be at a bit of a disadvantage now, doesn't it? The little gadget might help. There could be hope. There should be. Oh, the super missed. There's no hope. Yeah, there is no hope. Soup, there goes the SP, and that's it. 1-2, right-hand side in the lead. I'll tell you why these games are actually gonna make a difference. Why people are actually gonna look at this video, because, well, I hope you do look at this video because, well, I mean, I don't think anyone has done a video on this before. And secondly, I decided to go ahead and use one of these maps to not just play a regular old friendly, but to rather look into something that could answer a lot of questions about life itself. And that is exactly what we're here to do. That's exactly what we are here to do our research on. Because we are good children and we do our research and we are well prepared at what we do, when we do, and how we do. Keeping that in mind, there's a Colt who's waiting for somebody to come at him, and he did it. Good strat, mate. You did really well there. There are Christmas tree emojis everywhere. Christmas is around the corner. Edgars are around the corner. Edgars who caused so much of pain to children a few days back, who basically caused every single server in the world to crash, who caused people to cry when they should have actually smiled before Christmas. A gene pulled somebody. That is some great strats right there, my friend. Gene can pull. You can't cross the river, of course, but yes, you can pull. And Gene did that. He pulled, and of course he got killed, but let's not get into that because I'm trying to show how OP Gene still is after his nerf, and he still managed to get some momentum onto his side. Well, keeping that in mind, I think things are quite balanced because everyone else on his team screwed up. Oh wait, they didn't. It's 4 versus 2. So Gene did make a difference in the end. But Gene is master until he pulls a Shelly right into his arms. And the Shelly is gonna eat him as a kebab for dinner. So that, my friends, is why you should not always be reliant on Gene. Because, well, he can do wonders. But the day he pulls a bull or the day he pulls a Shelly, well, he's gonna be on somebody's dinner plate that day, I guess. There's one little Piper out there. Why you bully me? Perfect moment. And she's dead. And with that, we are back down to 2-2 on both sides. Things are getting closer than I thought they would. Things are getting much closer. Here is why I actually decided to go ahead with the toss initially. Well, there's no other way to decide who goes first, but in any case, everyone goes first. So, well, there is no need for the toss. And as far as matchmake goes, we all know how bad matchmakes are in life. You've always heard about matchmakes in real life. You think games could make it better for you? Well, they lied. So did Supercell. Because matchmake has always been a dangling sword over everybody's head. There's an 8-bit on the field. That 8-bit thinks he's gonna make something new to this game. I'm sure he's gonna do something new. He must be having a plan. He must be having a strategy behind his move. Oh, you see Brocks all over. You see Colts who are attacking their own teammates. I think people are getting pissed because they're not getting kills. Could there be an imposter? Is this Among Us 2.0? Well, it's not. Why did I say that? Nonetheless, there's a Penny. Great strat by Penny. Throw that turret over. Throw it over to the enemy side. Let it burn everybody on the enemy side. Let it cook them well. And add some barbecue sauce to these guys and you got yourself a good wedding dinner. Yeah, my friends, Penny is pretty good on this map as well. You can also run something like Jesse. Well, of course, Jesse could attack your entire team and kill your entire team if it's too close to your team. But that said, it could also do a lot of good damage to your opponents. The by far best brawler for this map would probably be Tick, I guess. You got Colt, who's like everywhere these days. You see Colts out of your room, you see Colts in the market, you see Colts at restaurants, you see them everywhere. That's how broken he is these days because of his gadget. And that is why everybody here is running Colts, to break those front walls, to break those barriers, and get into the minds of the people on the left. And right now, that is exactly what is happening. Right now, we are witnessing a mugging. And there we have it. The team on the right takes one more. Right is in the lead. It's 2-3. And let us see how this match is gonna go. It's going neck to neck so far. People are taking their cubes. People are having their breakfast. And they're going out into the battlefield to kill and get killed. Little Piper pairing with little doggy Tick. People going in lines. Oh, that Bo, that Sabjiwala attacking his little doggy. How dare he do that? But he's got his charger as well. Yes, that didn't make any implication to this match. Putting a bit more light on the rules, something I probably didn't do initially, were, well, you number one can't cross the river because, well, if you do, it's easy. And secondly, you can't really kill your own team because, oh, that's kind of dumb, number one. And number two, you are also charging a super on your teammates, which is kind of not fair. And it takes away the fun. So let's play by the rules and get this answer fair and square the right way. Why shouldn't we? There's a Tick who's throwing snowballs that are melting enemies. There's a Brock who's backing up that Tick with some really good shots. He's destroying the walls. He's not killing them. He wants to take them down slowly. He wants them to painfully die. A painful, slow death. That little Tick. is blowing up people like a creeper. He's just blown that little snowman guy up into a bit of pieces, and all that's left of him is a little carrot that happens to be his nose. Because, well, he's a snowman, and snowmans have carrots. I guess things are getting close. 6 brawlers left. There's a Sabji wala Bo right at the end who's waiting for his bombs to be ready. And he's gonna serve those bombs on a golden platter. Another great strategy. People use Bo quite a lot on these maps, which is also pretty amazing because, well, all you gotta do is camp somewhere in the grass with your little gadget, with your little tea party, get a few beers out there, get some chicken going, yeah, and that's what you're supposed to do. That's what bows do on this map. And then they just drop chicken right over the enemy. And that isn't a very good thing to do because, well, if I had chicken, I would probably eat it all myself. But still, that's still a really good strategy by Bo there. But he is kind of outnumbered and, well, he's not looking very happy. Definitely not very happy. Left equals the draw, and now it is 3-3. People, eat your food. Get out there. Get out of your castles. You've had enough fun. You all have had enough fun there with your little mates, with your little girls. Get out into the battlefield now like men and women. Pipers. There we go. We have a Brock and a Piper being really close, and they went their own ways. A bit like Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. But that's what this map is about. It doesn't give you only happiness. It brings tears into the eyes of players. Just like that little tick who went out there like a good little tick. He just got roasted for dinner. There's a gold mecha, a silver mecha, a white mecha bow. Yeah, I forgot. He has a bit of a weird, I would say evolutionary line, I guess. There's a dynamite there hiding. Pretty good strat by dynamite as well, I guess. Freeze your opponent, and of course once the smoke closes in, you can just blow everyone up in one shot because people are all going to be really close to one another. The downside of dynamite would probably be well, a Piper shoots you, or maybe a Brock destroys you with one shot, or a Colt does that because, well, Colts are pretty broken, pretty OP these days. Everyone is after the dynamite. Everyone knows what a big threat he can be to humanity and to life. There's an Amber as well. Amber, good strat, I guess. Burn down all those bushes, make it barren lands. Nobody knows where everybody is. That made absolutely no sense, but it did sound pretty cool, didn't it? Burn down all that grass and take down every enemy out there. But that is exactly what did not happen. Because Amber is dead. Oh no, she's there. I didn't see her. But she did her job. She did what she came to do, and that is to blow off all cover. But that said, the team on the left seems to have a very good position. Oh wait, they're attacking each other. People have gone mad. People are losing their heads. People are not able to take the fact there was one Sabji wala hiding there with his crops and his vegetables, and he goes down. And that's why, guys, the farmers are revolting. That's why there are so many farmer strikes these days. Next match up. 4-3 left in the lead. Oh, the tables have turned actually, haven't they? We started off, had a few matches for the left, had a few matches for the right, and, well, left is back in control. That's the nature of this kind of a decision. You can't choose the side because you are living the side. You're living both of them. People, imagine just for 1 second, oh, people are having a little jump party. How sweet. There's a little gale to push people back, I guess, into the storm. Well, he is pretty good. He is very good. He actually, oh wow, and his name is GST. So he just made people fear GST once again. He knows how to strike fear into people's minds, how people react to taxes. And that's what he did. That is exactly what he did to these little people. Make them realize how dangerous GST actually is. There's a Brock waiting for the moment. Of course, there's a Bo who's shooting pretty good shots there. There's another Bo right in front who's taking his own sweet shot at the enemy's base. There's a snowman tick who's obviously going in the shadows, going at the edge of the circle just to lay down his bomb. And did exactly that. Nearly took out that little Piper who's kinda sad, but his Brock is there. Brock is probably, well, not his Brock, it's a she, I guess. Oh, they're all together. If Dick manages to land something onto those guys, oh, he has low health and he survives. One of the Brocks goes, and that Piper is all alone again. It's down to 6 players now. Gale, who we thought won't do much in this matchup, is actually turning out to be quite useful. The only thing he's not very good at is, well, his gadget. It's not very useful in this kind of a game. But of course, it could come handy if you're jumping from your own side to your own side. Yeah, one thing that is pretty sad is you can't use Gale's gadget to get to the other side, or you can't use Carl's gadget to roll your body over to the other side. You can't do any of that. There's one Bo who's keeping things alive for his side. He's fighting for the left. That Bo who was mocked his entire life, who was treated with no respect and love, who was called all sorts of things, including Sabjiwala, he died. And it's 4-4 now. Things are going pretty damn close, to say the least. There's a Nani, another good option. Pretty good option, actually. You can just shoot your enemies, and once you're all with your super, take that second star power of yours and just blast people to death. They're probably not gonna survive your shot anyways. And it's pretty easy once you're a Nani. Obviously you can't teleport to the other side, but who needs to teleport when you can blow people up into 100 pieces? That's exactly what Bo is here to do as well. Camp in the grass and blow your enemies up. And that's what Dynamite is here to do as well. Camp and blow people up. He has his gadget on, so he's gonna definitely go for the stun once he managed. Oh, and there we saw somebody teleport back into the initial part of the tower. You might have noticed, guys, this is a bit of a castle theme minigame map, I guess. You have these teleporters to get to the front/back and, well, escape from shots, I guess, if you're low on health and you have nowhere else to go. It can also work against you if the smoke is, well, pretty close to the middle part of the map and you go back deeper into the smoke, so you're gonna die anyways. But it serves more positivity, I guess, than negative energy, I guess. Oh, there's a little Brock. He was gonna shoot that Nani. I think it's pretty uneven right now. Great shot there by Dynamac once again. Great aiming skills. It's such a big map, but he's getting all his shots right. He's batting like Shikhar Dhawan and Rohit Sharma do. Well, people are otherwise playing pretty good, like the OG Sachin Sehwag, I guess, but, well, I'll not make any comparisons because they're all good. They all knew how to take their sides. Some chose to be right-handers, some chose the left. Actually, only one of those 4 people chose the left. But left is pretty good too. You have guys like Gautam Gambhir who chose the left. He's a legend. You guys, you have all sorts of guys who were left-handers. They have gone down into the history books as really OP guys. And with that, the left side takes one more. It is 5-4. The left in the lead. Brocks are ready. Bows are ready. The Nani, he's leading the route. He is gonna kill people today. Oh, hey, wait, what do we see? What is going on? There must be a logical explanation to all of this. There must be a Scooby-Doo mystery behind all of this. Unless they think they have to go right. Yeah, I think that's what they think. That is kinda sad. Nonetheless, people are back. People are back in the front. Or are they? Well, not really. People are all making a mess. People are losing their mind. People aren't able to take the pressure. People think there's some sort of a secret pathway down there. That 8-bit, he's not gonna give up. He is gonna make a route for himself. He's gonna make a way for himself the same way CM Punk did in WWE. He is gonna make his life, whether you like it or not. And he is here to piss you off. That's exactly what he's doing to his teammates right now. Except the Brock, who seems to find a lot of inspiration in what he's doing, which is something entirely different. I could make an entire video on this entire subject, but we are back. We are back to business. Nobody is dead yet. Everybody is fighting for the cause. Oh, you see it, but he's taking charge. He knew what he was doing. It was his plan all along, and he is here to defeat everybody in sight. He's got his turret up. Things are looking pretty good. No deaths yet, and the smoke is so close. The first person dies, and I think we're gonna have quite a few more deaths. The left team seems to be going down really fast. Piper takes out its own teammate and goes down itself, and with that, Right takes control of this matchup, and we're back to a level score, 5 each. We have around, we can't really pinpoint the number of games left, but 10 points. Wow, this is going quite close. Even I didn't expect this. Even the guards didn't expect this. Here we are. Oh, what am I seeing? They're back to it. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with that wall. He knows it. Everyone knows it. They're all coming back. They're all coming back. What could it possibly be? Oh, the Nani thinks there's something wrong in the right wall as well. There is something going on. Well, that is probably the best way to express what the other team is thinking, my friends. Amber is charging in that little puddle that she makes. She's taking her sweet time. She's charging everything up. She's burning down all that grass, while the guys on the left are trying to break a hole into the wall and get back home, because they either know there's no point of dying in this war, or they know which side is better. Maybe they know about the aliens. Maybe they know about something we don't. We gotta get to the bottom of this. We gotta interview these guys. In the meantime, there's a dick being hunted by a little Mr. P head, which is pretty cool, I guess. Nani, pissed that his super was messed up because of all the experimentation these guys were up to. He's back. He's back to make a difference. Ticks are throwing bombs. Amber is throwing fire. She's done her bit. And she is probably gonna go down because, well, Amber is pretty good still, but she's not all that good that she was before. She was a monster earlier, and that's how they all come out in the beginning. We have 2 new brawlers, by the way, in the game. Byron, who is a salesman, who is pretty bad on this map, I think. I know, I haven't seen many people using it. Doesn't do that much of damage, so I would say probably not the best option. You also have this guy called Edgar, who caused the entire world to come to a standstill, who caused people to cry before Christmas. And with that, we have left in the lead. Edgar is something you would not want to take on this map. If there's something you don't want to take, it's probably Edgar. His range is probably not enough to go past the river. Even Primo can hit somebody on the other end of the river if he manages to get a punch or 2 across that water body. Jeez, I didn't think Edgar would be that bad on this map. But you'll still see some legends in the making take Edgar to prove his worth, to show that he actually has hope. There's a holiday sprout there camping who's thinking this is a holiday, but this is anything but a holiday. This is his day of reckoning. Oh, and there's something still there in the left wall. What am I seeing? What is wrong? What is happening with humans in 2020? This has something to do with the coronavirus. I'm sure there's some sort of an explanation for that. There's a Mr. P. Apologies, that was a sprout. The same holiday sprout who was supposed to be taking a holiday had just made his life and his career in that holiday dress. There's another bow. There are actually 2 bows.
मारो मुझे मारो मारो मुझे मारो मारो नहीं ये मजाक हो रहा है एक सेकंड यार मजाक हो रहा है नहीं ये हम यहाँ पे क्या करने आए हैं
That, in so many ways, is exactly what people on the other side feel right now after everything they've done. That's how you get the job done. Team Right, clearly in the lead. I think it's a 5-on-1 assault right now. The entire left team was wiped out. while two people were trying to dig a hole in the wall and get to the other side. Did that work? Probably not. But there definitely is something they were up to, and I'm sure we're gonna get some feedback from these guys on what exactly was out there. 6-all. The match is back into the balance. Now we see a Crow on the field. Is Crow gonna be useful? Probably not, because well, his super is pretty useless unless he flies up and comes down on the same spot, which is probably not the point of his super, but could do damage. Could also damage his teammates and kill them, but who cares? Whoever took it probably thought very well before. Oh wait, that was probably me. Let's just ignore what I said in the past 1 minute. All right there. We see Colts with it. Oh, we see an EMZ as well. Or an EMS. Let's call her EMS. She used her gadget and she's trying to make a hole with her syrup. And her smelling thing, the thing she throws. I don't know what it is. It's like a cloud. I know, I think it's her hairspray. Whatever the hell it is. She is going on throwing that because she wants to make a hole there and escape with Brock through that hole. Well, you probably saw the references earlier. That's exactly what people on the same team are thinking right now. It's 5 versus 7, and the left team doesn't seem to be in a very good position. I take that back. As I said it, the school just got leveled. The score is getting leveled really easily. Oh, I think it's pretty much equal now. There's a Mr. P. He is gonna be a difference in this match. Now, Mr. P on Solo Showdown, probably people laugh at him. People say he's a 3v3 brawler, and obviously this ain't Solo Showdown, but on this map, this guy is gonna do a ton of wonders for you. Get your super, throw it on the other side, pretty much the same as any other turret, and you're doing damage to everyone. You're wasting their ammo. You're causing confusion. People are going to attack that turret. People are going to attack each other. You're going to see a few hits landing on each other in the process. Just as you saw right now, this is going to go really close. Mr. P, of course, he can't take hits. He's going to go down in one good cold silver bullet right through his skull, and he's going to be a tandoori chicken on your plate probably if it does happen. But if it doesn't, that little penguin is out to get you. Because he knows what he's really capable of. There we go. Teams aligning. You see two pink pipers. They're going, all the Sahelis, they're going together with the Colt. Oh, Colt is all heroic there. He's going down with his team. There's a Mr. P who is gonna do exactly what I said 2 minutes back. He is gonna get his super and he is gonna shock the world, shock the enemies. There's a Surge. Surge could be, well, isn't really good if he wasn't nerfed so heavily and if he wasn't turned into like a waste box, I guess, because that's what he was now after his super was dramatically changed. And of course, if it doesn't bounce off surfaces, it's probably gonna just evaporate. So that's not a good sign either. You see Surge trying to do whatever he can. I'm sure he'll get something off. There's a Colt who's trying to, of course, put bullets in people's heads. There are Pipers. Nothing too dramatic on this map. Of course, there's a Mr. P as well, who's pretty dramatic. There's a Brock who's unhappy with his teammate and is trying to kill him and eat him for dinner. There is a Piper who is trying to get kills from the front lane. Who's there? There was a Colt. And, well, that Colt got that Surge running. Not that the Surge could do much, but of course, once the smoke comes in, you really can't dodge anything, technically, can you? So in that sense, I guess Edgar would be the worst to go on this map. You could also consider, stuff like Mortis. But well, he has a super. He can't attack his own team. He can save your team. He can be a shield for Tick. That is one use of Mortis. Or you can obviously be Shelly and just wait for some Gene to pull you. And once you're pulled, you can make an entire buffet of your opponent's team. You wreck them into pieces and eat them all for dinner. But otherwise, they're pretty useless. Shelly ain't gonna get too much stuff done. And of course, Bull isn't gonna do either. Neither is Daryl. Yeah. So that's pretty much it in terms of which brawlers are good and which aren't. There's a spike on the field. Okay then. Left is in the lead. 8-6. Bows, they are making their way. Everyone is making their way in slowly. Oh, you see a Rico. Is Rico good? Not really. There's nothing much to bounce off against. And he can't go through those little tundra thingies on the field. He can't break those blocks. He can't break those barrels. He is a barrel, or he's kind of like one, but he can't break one. Good. Laughs at barrels now. He laughs at everything in life. He probably laughs at his worst nightmare, which would be, not having a gun, because he has a silver bullet now. And that bullet, once put into people's heads, makes people lose all sense. That's it. You expected me to say something else? Once a bullet is in your head, you lose all senses. That is it. Full stop. That's what Cold does. And that is what people are exploiting so very much on this map. Piper, great option. Hide behind the bush. Use your, overgrow, whatever star power she uses when she's in a bush. I forget it because I never really used it myself. Ambush probably. Use that star power. And you could of course use your homemade recipe. So delivering gifts right from your own home into the mouth of unlucky little ticks who will die in one shot because they're weak and they were nerfed. Yes, they had probably the worst HP in the game, and just because they were thought to be really powerful, they were nerfed once again. Great move, Supercell. Great move. Just as good as your matchmaking strategies. That was an easy win for the left again. So the left side has taken a lead. We're down to 9-6. Things are looking good for the left side. The right side has to bounce back. They need to realize what they're fighting for. They're not fighting for something small like what you'll do in life. Hell no. They're fighting for the question that's bugged humanity from the beginning of days. And there's a Colt right there, ready to eat everyone for dinner. And there's a Gene again. That Gene, my friends, that Gene could change the game if he plays himself properly. Well, he just has to pull everyone in. And chances that you'll run into a Shelly on this map, that's as good as finding a real life Pokemon in the real world. Which is pretty much nil. But you'll always get that one guy, that one legend who decides to take something that breaks the system, that defines his very existence. But we haven't seen that guy yet. When will we get that guy? We need people for the future of this country. We need people to lead the country in certain ways, and that's the kind of people we're looking for. Make a difference and a name for themselves. And of course take Edgar's on this map. Alright then, 6 people left. 2 on the left, 4 on the right. Should be pretty easy. You have a Tick, you have a Gene. Gene's super is pretty much useless now. Yeah, the moment you pull somebody in, that Tick survived with 2 HP. 2 HP. He has no HP otherwise. He has. You can literally sneeze on Tick and he'll die. And he survived with 2 HP. And he's crying. Obviously he's crying. That would have hurt him. How would you like it to have 20 bullets coming at you from a gun and 20, sheikh kebab kind of things coming from a bow? Not the BO bow, the BOW bow, but what difference does it make? The match is over. Penny probably didn't make a difference. She never got her super, or he never got. I don't know what it is. Let's just call it 8 for the moment. 9-7, Team Right has made a comeback. Team Right is not gonna let this game slip so easily. They're gonna fight for it. They're gonna make them work. They're gonna make the left side work for every single point in this game from now on. There's a Colt now. He's trying to dig a hole. He's trying to make a hole in the wall. Nobody else is very happy about that. But the Colt seems to be really pleased. He has achieved his life wishes. He has achieved his dreams. There's a bee who's attacking a Nani. There must be some sort of an explanation for that. He must have done something and taken away his honey or his other bees. Nani has a little bee floating around him. He probably had something to do with that. I'm pretty sure he's always looked very suspicious. That little thing that flies around him, that little mosquito kind of a thing. Speaking of mosquito, you see a Nani at the edge. He is the most dangerous thing right now to humanity. Let me explain. That Nani gets his super. He doesn't come into the middle. Hell no. He stands on the side. He waits for his opponent to come into the side. He unleashes his little mosquito. The mosquito goes through the entire line of grass. And bam! Explodes like a creeper. Everybody in Brawl Stars is a creeper. And bows are trying to be creepers as well. Throw your bombs. Wait for people to blast themselves to pieces. There's a green cube there. These guys are playing really well. There you see that Nani. That's exactly what I was talking about. And there's a Nani coming right towards them as well. Oh, that Nani broke the system and crossed the river, but he died nonetheless. And with that, the team on the right gets another winner. It's 9-8. This match has turned on its head and teams are really surprised. The left side must be wondering, what do we do? What have we got to do to get these guys to submit? These guys aren't submitting. That wasn't the plan. You expect matches to end quickly. That's what happens with Brock Lesnar. Matches end quickly. That's what the left side is. They're all about the raw power. The right side is more about the creativity. Is this match gonna be about power or is it gonna be about creativity? Well, that is exactly what we're here for, to find the answer to that. And of course, see how people shoot each other to pieces and well, how we could probably use friendly maps in another way. Because right now, everything that people want is death. A spike that came as a plant to make the world a greener place was killed mercilessly by that rock. People are shooting each other. There's a Jessie who's trying to get her turret up. Once she has that, she's just gonna unleash all the power onto her opponents. That's what she had in mind. There's a Colt who wants to make quick work of her. That Colt isn't gonna give up in life. He's the John Cena of Brawl Stars. I can just say looking at his face, but he ain't the smiley John Cena. Oh, hell no. He is here to break you into two pieces. He is here to destroy you and humiliate you. There's a Piper. Oh wait, no, that's a Brock. There's a Brock behind the push. The Colt, he wants him to get out there and fight like a man. That's exactly what the Brock does. There's the turret. The turret is on the other side. And oh wait, the turret is shooting faster. But plan fails and the turret starts shooting the same side. And the Jessie, who is all smiles, is now not a very happy Jessie. They're all together. One missile, and thank goodness the Nani got that guy. There goes the little mosquito, and the mosquito kills a Colt. If this was not Brawl Stars, most likely graphic would be laughing at my head. Coming back to the match. Things are very, very, very close. The left side needs just 1 point to ascend and mark their dominance and mark what they came here to mark, their footprint, their dominance in the history of the sides. Oh wait, what do we see? I see a little igloo kind of a teapot guy who throws ice. That's the new brawler, I think. What's his name? Lou? Lol? I don't know. That guy is here and he can make a difference to this game as well. Get your super on, shield yourself if somebody tries to attack you, and once you're ready, throw in your super. So everybody's gonna be dancing around like they're drunk for days. That Piper, oh wait, no, that was a Colt. There was a Piper there. She survived, Nani survived, and the mosquito survived. And that, my friends, is how Malavia started. 8 players left. Let us see There's a Piper who's going after the Brock. Oh no, after the Colt. You see a Bow going after the Piper and the Colt going after the Bow. So it's kind of like a love triangle. But here, there's no love. There's only death. There's only hurt. And there's only pain, my friends. That ice guy, he has a super up. What can he possibly do? He can make people slip for days. That's what he's here to do. That's what... Oh, there's a Brock right in front of a Bow. They don't know that they're waiting for the other to come out and shoot them right in the face between the eyes. Oh, and the super missed. The super completely missed. And he was playing for time, but it didn't really work. He's gonna be served for tea today, I guess. Just like that, the team on the right has got 3 quick kills. This is worse than the Red Wedding in Game of Thrones. And the score comes down to 10-9. One more win needed by the left side to win it all. Can they do it? The right-hand side needs to grind. They need to sweat. They need to put in everything. They need to put in everything they've earned and learned so far in life. You have 3 Pipers going for shopping, and they want the heads of their enemies as gifts. They don't want to have their vegetables. They don't want their poor sabji wales to give them their veggies. Hell no. They want to break every bit of that 8-bit. And that other Piper on the other side who seems quite pissed off. Well, that ice guy is back. He seems to be targeting one of those Piper duos. He wants to get those girls back into their homes and sit with their teapots and make their chapati dal roti. But that's not what these Pipers are here for. Oh no, they're gonna shoot you, they're gonna shoot your head off. That's what they want. That Piper seems to be going really hard at that teapot of a guy. He seems to be going pretty soft right now, but once he's close, he can just freeze her to death. With that, one of the Pipers, one of the 25 Pipers I think on this map, is dead. Wait, we're down to 8 people, so I think another person must have died somewhere. There's a Colt, there are bullets flying everywhere. There are shots going everywhere. Everywhere you look, you see somebody getting shot or shooting. There are tears, people are sad, people are crying, people are going to miss their families after this war. Because this is worse than any war that humanity has ever witnessed. And why? Why have this war? To answer the question that has never been answered before. There's one Piper alone, hurt, crying, who wants to get the job done, but everyone is bullying her. This is not acceptable. The Human Rights Council is gonna be called for this. The bee takes the hit. Colt kills the bee, because who needs bees when you have a silver bullet? And with that, the team on the right has taken control and we are into a tie. Okay, think fast. What do we do? I know. Let's make it like a 39-round matchup, I guess. Are you saying we make it 35 matches? Oh, sure. I'm saying we make it 39. Because that's long and that gives enough time for us to decide. That's pretty good. That's a hell of a good idea. You're the VP of Sales and Marketing now. Oh, wait. Okay, guys, so it's official. We are now into the kind of super over part of what we see in T20. But this ain't a super over. This is actually a one-day international because we are going to witness 19 more games, I guess. Yeah. So that's going to be fun. 39 games in total. It's 10 all. There's a Colette on the field, or Colette, or Cooliette, so I don't know. She can do wonders too. I mean, she has a super, she gets a shield, she runs to the other side. Yes, she does cross, but she comes back like a good little girl. And she does her business in one swift movement. She takes her diary, she gives her little gadget a pump, she throws it at her enemies, which cuts them into 5 pieces, gets her super, runs to the other side, breaks enemies, tears them apart, and comes back home as if she done nothing. And that's what you just saw. That's why Colette is good. The other reason why I would suggest her in this map is, well, you kill your enemy while you're going, and you pick up the cube while you're coming. Now, it's one cube, it doesn't make much of a difference. But when things get really close and things get very, very tight, that one cube is gonna be the difference between losing and winning. And we all know how important losing and winning is in this present day, in the current situation we're facing. Colette missed, but she took down that Jessie thingy, that thing that shoots guns, that dog of it. Jessie's shooting brightly, but oh god, she gets killed. And now it's down to the left side. The left side has the lead. It's 11-10. What do we have here? A Piper was trying to understand where she is. She's not able to understand, but she's taken her cube anyways. People are forming a line. There's a Leon as well. That Leon can fool everybody. He can throw his, well, I don't think he can do much, because the longer a distance you're away from him, the worse is his damage output. But Leon can be good. He's gonna prove it to you. He's gonna sneak up right in front of you. He is gonna blast you into pieces. He's gonna tear you limb to limb with his shark-like claws and werewolf-like blades. And through his turret, that'll distract you, and you'll think he's somewhere else when he's standing right in front of you, ready to rip you apart. That little tick, he doesn't know what he's in for. He doesn't know there could be a Leon right in front of him, or that bee. She has a gadget, and there's a Piper and a bee. That was a great move there by Jean. Exposed everyone on the enemy's side. He's getting his super ready. He wants to pull some people in for dinner. He wants to have a wedding night dinner today. And he is gonna get one. And you see how pissed he is. He's gonna get it, because he ain't gonna stop at that. Everyone on the left seems pumped. The left seems to be at a good advantage right now. They got one kill so far. Oh, and what do we see? What do we see? The Leon there is trying. He's gonna do something. You just know he's waiting for his moment. There's a Jean again. That Jean. Oh wait, he's charging. He's waiting for his health to come back. Unfortunately, Jean's first SP isn't gonna be of much use on this map. Unfortunately. I wish it was. But you're not really healing anybody on your team, because you're not in anybody's team. This is still a solo showdown map, and you can of course kill your own. Oh wait, there was Tick. The little doggy was pulled and eaten for dinner. That was so mean, and everyone killed the Jean after that because they couldn't take that. Left side, 2 wins on the trot. 12-10. This is not going well for the right hand side, but they can come back, right? We will see. The Tick wants something. Tick knows something. He was trying to say something, but nobody listened to him because, well, he's probably 1/10 your size, and you probably have to look down on him to hear him or even see him. That's not his mistake. He had a plan. He actually had something to do. There's a Colt charging in somebody else's totem. It's not making any difference, but he's chilling and he's having his fun. He's gonna get some wins there. He knows he doesn't need to prepare for this battle. He's already too good for everybody else. There's an 8-bit shooting wildly and randomly. That 8-bit wants somebody to die. He wants to eat something tonight, and he's stunned. He's stunned. The Tick gets his little doggy head out. That little doggy head which behaves like a creeper. Almost got that 8-bit. There's a bee coming back for consolation. They're back at full health. No harm done. Left hand side still pretty dominant at the moment. There, what do we see? We see a Sabji wala bow. That is the OG Sabji wala bow. Horus bow, exactly. That's what he looks like. He was born not to serve with those Horus arrows. He was here to sell vegetables, and that's what he's doing. He's throwing all his veggies on the other side. That's what exactly Mom told us not to do as children. But does he care? Probably not. The worst inspiration, and he gets killed for that. Probably the best thing that could happen to him. Oh wait, and the Tick probably launched his head on the same side. So that was kind of a waste. Not that the right hand side is gonna win this anytime soon. It's 4 versus 1, looks like. Pipers are flying. Sprouts are throwing. Ticks are also throwing, but well, they're also getting beaten up, and he died. So left is in the lead, 13-10. Things are going out of hand. Sabji wala Bo is back. He is here on the other side because he was rejected by the right-hand siders. Tick looking for little green boxes to eat on and going for the picnic. Sabji wala Bo confused about life as usual. He was here to be a brawler, but he's actually just here to sell veggies. Tick is back out there. There's a Nani who's waiting for that Tick to make his way out. He's waiting. Oh, he thinks he's going to charge his super there, but unfortunately, he's not. Because that only charges Bo super, and everyone died. 2 quick shots, and you see people killing the hell out of each other. And you only die once, so you can't really kill the hell out of it. You just kill each other. Once you're killed, it's over. Bo gets his little bombs out. That bomb did not take out the barrel. I was expecting him to. I wanted him to get that barrel out of the way, but he didn't. Now his life is nothing but a joke. He's going to be laughed on and looked upon because he couldn't get the job done, could he? This is all it comes down to. This is so very close. The mid area, that's empty. But Jessie nearly got killed there with that creeper bomb head. She's crying, but she's going to make her return. She is going to get her revenge on the opponents. That's at least what she thinks or hopes, I guess. There you see a Tick doing the best he can do. Sabjiwala is back in his bush, camping. You see a Colt. He's got his gadget. He don't want to die. If he die, then well, he's wasted his gadget, but he's also dead, so he can't do anything. Oh wait, Sabjiwala made a difference. And there's a Brock. He's got his super. He is gonna go for the kill. Oh no, he is gonna destroy. The Sabjiwala knows it. He knows how close he is to rise to stardom and evolve into a gold mecha Bo one day. And there goes Brock, killing and billing, killing and chilling. And there we see Sabjiwala Bo become Ambani Bo, gold mecha Bo. There's nothing to laugh at, although it's very common these days, but it's still a gold mecha skin and it's pretty good and you guys should get it. I think it's pretty cool. He wants to go through, he wants to go to another country and get all his money transferred into his Swiss bank account, but that ain't happening. He's not here for that. He's here to determine the actual truth of life and the existence of the better side. Nani there, he's gonna do something. You can predict. He's gonna get his super and he's gonna eat that little Tick. He's gonna eat him alive. Tick gets back, saves his life, saves his skin. Nani not gonna let that Colt get out there. Ambani really playing it risky. That's what Ambani did. I mean, if you look at his entire history, risks are what took him to this position. Let's see if he can make the balance back in the favor of the right-hand side. A light mecha Bo playing pretty well. Those were some really good shots. Nearly got him, but of course B survives everything. He can survive the biggest explosion in the world. I mean, he can survive death with that little honey coat. I wish we had more of that, but he can survive it only once. And just like the Dragon Balls, you can use them only once. Of course, unless you're on planet Namek and you have Piccolo or that Achar kind of guy, Kami, who's there next to you, I guess. Well, you have Popo. Popo is a bit like Gene, I guess. He's like a really weird, darker version of Gene, but he's pretty much the Gene of, well, Dragon Ball Z. And looks much dumber, but he's still Gene, damn it. You see Ticks, you see Nanis, you see Ticks getting burnt. Oh god, that is close. And the Tick goes. It's down to the 2 bows. Nani gets his super. He's going after the light mecha Bo and misses. And coming back. And he misses. And he missed everything and the smoke killed him. And with that, Team Right gets the point. 14-11. This was a bit of a scary streak to look at, to be very honest. The team on the right was falling behind by 4 games. They needed this win more than anything. Yes, they did, my friend. There are sprouts. There's a crow. There's a dynamite back. He's gonna stun and eat, destroy, blast everything in sight. The opponents consist of a Piper. You got your Ticks there. You got your Nanis there as well. Dyna, he can stun everyone so easily, but he missed. And that failed so badly. So badly, he runs back into retreat. Sprout has that shield. Sprout, another really good option for this map. In throwers, I would probably say Bali would be the worst of the lot because, let's face it, all Bali does is drinks and sleeps and squeezes those little white things. I don't mean anything bad, but that's what he does. That's what he does on a daily basis. He's the Imran Hashmi of Brawl Stars, if you know what I'm saying. But nonetheless, let's not comment on that too much because, well, we're here to decide something much bigger than who the Imran Hashmi is of Brawl Stars. There are a few options, quite a few, but he is pretty much the worst. He drinks his daru and he sleeps and he squeezes. That's all he does. Jeez, where do they come from? That bow knows something is there. He knows there's a werewolf out there who's coming for his veggies and who's coming for his chicken and his raw meat. Nani gets the Sprout, but the shield. I said sealed. I'm so sorry I said that. The shield, not Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins. The shield saves Sprout from instant death. Team left. Oh boy, they're so much in control, aren't they? Dyna gets his shots, Sprouts gets his Sprouts. Piper is not a very happy little girl. And it's pretty much the throwers against the thrower and the B stealer, and that's pretty much it. Left side takes the lead once again, 15-11. This match is going in a direction that the right side would not like a lot. Let's put it that way. We see a gold mecha crow and you see a Bali. The Nashedi is here, guys. He is here with his drinks. He is here with his Teka and he has a buddy with him. They're gonna sell daru like it was the last night of partying in Goa. That's what they're here for. You see a Jessie. She's gonna get her turrets on the other side. You see a bit of lag, which is something we all love because thank you, Supercell. They're having their daru party right away. Things haven't even finished yet. You gotta save your team, guys. You gotta help your team win. You don't celebrate before winning a World Cup final. You drink after you win. Oh god, and that was a great steal there by Colette. She wanted some daru for herself to party all night. And that's what she gonna do tonight. She gonna party with her babe. They're gonna have a great outing. And that Bali just got robbed. Because he ain't got no daru left and he's really sad about that. He's going to get some more cubes because he wants to get his drinks for himself. What did I see? A Cole just killed his own partner. But he must be having a plan for that. That is why he did what he did. He didn't turn heel, hell no. This was so smart of Jesse throwing that turret in. But that said, there's an Edgar. There is the legend I've been talking about. We have our legend. Finally. Oh, sorry. Well, that's what I think I should not do again in life. Try to be the Rock. Well, because we're not a rock. There's something that rhymes with that, but I'll not shed any light on that topic anymore because it's not going to go in a very positive direction. Coming back to the match, we have Jesse alive and the legend himself. The legend crosses the river, which is not allowed but gets killed anyway in 1 second. And Jesse gets badly brooted up and the only thing left is that little turret throwing its little bullets through its little beak. And left takes control of yet another game. Since the 10 is to 10 that we saw earlier, things haven't gone well for the right side, let's put it that way. They've lost 6 games on the trot and they've won only 1. And that's not helping their chances. It's not helping anybody actually. You see a little Spike who's come with his mask, who's come for his little drinks party tonight. There's a Dyna, you see a couple of surges. That could be good. And finally, we see the first Byron, who's here to sell his stuff to the other side. But this is stuff you don't want to buy. This is poison that's there to kill every enemy out there. He too one day wants to become the next world heavyweight champion, aka Gold Mega Bowl, because he's big and gold, just like that legendary championship which WWE retired for the stupid, dumb Universal Championship, which looks like absolute crap, which I can do a total different video about, and I will do it now that I know that I did say what I did say. And I think you guys are gonna lose your minds hearing what I'm saying, but I'll stop on that. We'll keep our minds focused on the biggest challenge to humanity at the moment. The biggest question we're trying to get answers for. Which side is the better side to be on in life? Period. The salesman is there. He's done his job. He's done his sales for the day. There's 7 people left. It's 5-2. Things do not look good. And there's one more death. Things are not looking good for the team on the right. There's one Sprout. It's 5 versus 1 now. Everyone is shooting at the Sprout. But this guy is acting like Stone Cold Steve Austin against Bret Hart. He entered as a heel, but now he's the new face. He's not gonna have much of a future, but he's doing whatever he can. He's the Daniel Bryan of this map. He is the CM Punk of this map. He's here to make a difference, to take down all the John Cenas and all the Rocks. Well, he didn't take down the Rock because, well, Vince McMahon, but he's still trying to do his best. Look at him. And he finally goes down after putting up a really good fight. Kind of like Hardik Pandya against Australia every time. But nonetheless, we're back and the left side has a really good advantage over the right side. The gap, it's just getting bigger. Let's put it that way. The team on the right isn't having a good time. I would be really interested to see how the team goes about this. There's a panchayat going on the left. People are all having their discussions. There's a full panchayat. Everyone is pissed. Everyone is angry at the decisions of the head sarpanch, I guess. I don't know who that was. Probably that's Sprout. But he's making some good calls. He's making some good shots. He's taking down everyone on the opponent's side. There's a Spike who's happy after doing nothing. But he's going to do something too. You know that. You know that Spike didn't just come here to be and stand in the sand like those other green trees on your screen. That sounded so weird that I started coughing at what I said. Nonetheless, Sprout. That shield. Yes, shield. Oh, and there he goes. Amber goes. Amber is dead. She's gonna be barbecued like her sad losing animation. Dinah is trying to get somebody out there. He wants to get that Colt. He doesn't. But Nanny distracts that Colt and kills him. And there's a gene pull. There's a gene pull. That Sprout is making life miserable. And that, my friends, that is why Gene can be so trolly. He can make the game for you or he can break it. And that's exactly what he did. He pulled an enemy he wasn't ready to pull. And now, my friends, it is down to a 2 versus 2. There are 2 Sprouts against, well, one vegetation and one little robot with a mosquito following him. Who will be the true tag team champions? Let's see. Drum roll, please. Oh, the Sprouts. They've got their fortress. Outside their fortress, they're gonna get the win, it looks like. The Sprout goes down. The Nani is down as well. And with that, the score reads 18-11. As I said, things are not quite going the way that, well, the team on the right planned. Not that they planned anything. They probably came here thinking nothing at all. Wait, what's this? I see so many Sprouts. There's an invasion, guys. The invasion is here. The aliens are here to take over. And there's a little tick. Trying to be a little... I won't say that word. But you get the point. It's all about the throwers. This ain't about shooting. Except for that one Piper out there. This is about seeing who throws well. Who makes the ball turn on this Barbados-like pitch. Who makes this Barbados pitch into a Rajkot pitch where you actually smash every ball out of the park for 6. Let's see how it goes. Sprout's taking its shots. There's a Neil Armstrong Sprout out there wearing his costume and space shenanigans, I guess. And he's there trying to make his difference. There's a Sprout with a shield. There are 2 of them actually. Oh wait, there are 3 of them. And there's the 4th Neil Armstrong again. And there are 5 now. There are only Sprouts on this map. Let's see who the best Sprout is. I said best Sprout, not Bell Sprout for those who got confused. That's probably a good idea for one of my next Pokemon runs. Think about that. There goes the shooter. The shooters are getting killed. There's still 9 people on this map. This is not gonna end well for whatever team it ends. For whatever end it wills. No, yeah. Wait, what do I see? There's a Colette. There's a Colette who's trying to sneak in some attacks. She's going ahead against the Bee. They are getting their business sorted out in a separate room. They're getting their dues settled, beating the hell out of each other. The Sprouts are in battle. There are 5 of them on your screen, I think. And they're all taking shots at each other. This place is getting really crowded. This place is getting so crowded. This is worse than some crowded metro stations out there. They're all stuck. They're stuck. They can't get out. The fire is in. And the game is over for the right side again. Because the left side blew their faces up with Sprouts. So it's 19-11. As I said, things not going very well for the team on the right. Actually, that was an understatement. The right side is pretty much against the wall. Any number of games they lose will go against them. They've lost 9 and won only 1. So guys, that itself shows how this battle is gonna turn out. But there is always chance to improve. There's always a second chance. There's always scope to come back. The way Drew McIntyre came back. You saw Jinder Mahal came back. You saw how Brock Lesnar came back. That's what guys do when it's war. That's what happens when things become desperate. And that is exactly what the team on the right is wishing for. They're wishing for a Drew McIntyre return after getting fired. Come back, beat the champ, break off Lesnar's head, and finally become the champion. So far, so good. Looks pretty even. I can see around 4 people on the left, so that would mean 3 on the right. Sprouts again dominating this map. I think this is all inspiration from that guy who decided to take Sprout and actually survived a 5-on-1 assault. He actually took it to the opposition and got some kills before going down like a true Saiyan. Well, the fight is going on. That little tick has his super, but he ain't gonna release it yet. He's waiting for the right moment to cash in. He's waiting to cash in his money in the bank contract and win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. He's gonna do that in style. But wait. Is he there or has he been killed? I thought I saw a tick dying somewhere. It better not be him. Otherwise that would be a waste of a money in the bank contract. And we all know how painful it is to lose the money in the bank contract. Only special people get that privilege of losing such an easy gift. Such as, well, good boy John Cena, of course. And of course you have a few, bad guys losing it too, like Baron Corbin. But nobody cares about him. Nobody cares about Baron Corbin. Nonetheless, things are very bad for the right side again. It's 20-11. And now, guys, things are getting a bit desperate. We are running out of games. You probably remembered me saying that this would be a 39-match series after the 10-10 draw. Well, there are not many games left for the right-hand side, but they're still gonna give their best. Well, technically there are a lot of games left, but it's much easier for a team to reach that dream point of 25. I thought of 39 games and thought, well, that's a bit unfair. Let's keep it a bit more open. Let's have it like a table tennis match. Let's keep it that way so we get to see which team wins the race first. Colts are shooting, Brocks are shooting, Bs are shooting, Ps are throwing. That sounded like a rhyme, but I don't know how to rhyme. I think I should make a new rap Frankenstein. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm still saying it that way. And I'm pretty sure things are gonna go south way. And that, my friends, is how you make a rap out of anything. Wait, what? 3 deaths in 3 seconds. Hat-trick, that was a Malinga we just saw there. Who's the Malinga? Who is gonna take over Sri Lanka's bowling? Who was that star? I'm sure he's gonna go really great in life. There's a battle between a penguin and a mosquito. Who's gonna win the battle of supremacy? The penguin beat the mosquito. And just like that, all his dreams. Hope that was audible, because if it wasn't, there's gonna be quite a long, awkward pause there, isn't there? Team left in command, a tickhead waiting to bomb up that little colt like a creeper, creep up from behind and blast, but that tick couldn't get the job done, could he? And actually, that Sprout Super helps Mr. P to throw his briefcase more. He's gonna cash in his money in the bank right there tonight. He ain't waiting for the end of the match. He's gonna cash in right now to become the new world heavyweight champion. Oh, and there goes his turret. And his own team was attacking the turret because, well, the turret was attacking him. Long story short, this is going really close and the Colt gets the win by a really small amount of HP. And as you see the emoji, 21-11. Things not looking very good for the team on the right. Again, a major understatement. The right team has to really pick up and they have to win games in huge volume. From a 1:1 win-loss ratio, things have become more of a 1:2 win-loss ratio. You win 1 and you lose 2. Yeah, well, actually worse. 11:22 after 10:10 is not a very good sign. Yeah, you can throw your bombs, you can shoot your guns, you can throw your sprouts. Then we see a Tara. Can that Tara do the unthinkable? Can that Tara get the job done? I'm pretty sure she can make a difference. She can make a big difference. Use your gadget, see who's where. See where everyone is hiding their little candy asses, and get that super going by attacking them right behind the bushes. Once you have your super, wait for the smoke to close in and then unleash it on your opponents. You're just gonna get a free super again and again. You're gonna get a super every time you hit a super. That's like earning money and burning it and earning double money back. And we all know how that is, but unfortunately she doesn't have the team to back up her master plan. She had a plan, a really good one, but nobody on her side supported her. And the left side has 5 members alive, and it's again a 5-on-2 assault. And this, my friends, doesn't look very good for the team on the right again. Things are glum, faces are unhappy on the right. Whatever few faces are left, I mean, you have only 2 left because everyone else died, thank you. But she's trying her best, she has a super. Can she make something of this match? Can she do something unthinkable? No.
वक्त बदल दिया, जज्बात बदल दिए, जिंदगी बदल दी.
And that is exactly how this match has turned on its head. That, my friends, is how life changes unexpectedly. Well, it's pretty sad to see how the right side has fared so far in this match, but there's still a chance. I'm sure there's a chance. Everyone gets a second chance. Everyone. Oh, the right team is in the lead. It's a 4 versus 5 now. Instant death. And it's a 4 versus 4 again. And just like that, Jesse is making an absolute mockery of the right hand side. After a good start, they could have capitalized on that. They could have gotten something going. But unfortunately, Jessie did what she does best. Don't hit one, take everyone with you down. She didn't get her super, but well, from 4:5, it's become, I think, a 4:3. So that's pretty bad for the team on the right, who's actually not doing very well so far. They were in good form, they had a good lead, well, a good lead of one game, but now they've fallen back. And the team on the left has absolutely dominated. Could this be some sort of a sorcery? Could there be some sort of an explanation for all of this? Could there be aliens responsible, contributing to any of this in any way? And we see the playing field just got a little bit more leveled. It's down to 1 versus 3, and the team on the right is back in control. There's a Sprout lurking in there somewhere. He is gonna wait for these guys to come out. He's not gonna give up so easily. Oh hell no, he's gonna wait, and he's gonna make the other team burn and wait and surprise him. He's not gonna give anything away, and he has already shown where he is. So it's not gonna last too long unless he pulls off a miracle and blasts everyone into the obscurity of hell known as the Void. Oh wait, he actually does not have a chance. I was gonna say he does. Well, that's my reaction of how the match has turned. The team on the right finally does it. They win a match. The streak is over. WWE, please don't sue me. I didn't copy anything from you. Nonetheless, there's an evil gene. He has a plan. Everyone there has a plan. This win came after how many games? I think 14 was the point the left-hand team's side had when the right team scored. So that's pretty much 7 games. Other 8 games. That, my friends, is what I call a comeback. But that is not going to be enough. That's going to be some sort of a... You just need to get that momentum going. Once you do, you're able to do anything. You can do anything you want. And that's what these guys are wanting. That's what they want to do for their team. Sprouts are throwing their baggage. There's a Mr. P throwing his baggage into the right. That ain't gonna help, man. You gotta get your attacks on the other side. You gotta hit your opponents. And you just like that see another Jesse throw its turret on the other side. And it does all the work for you. Now you guys would say Jesse is totally unfair. How can you allow Jesse? Well, here is the logical explanation for having Jesse in the first place. Number 1, you don't get it super so easily. Of course, you get to hit a few other people, but it's still a pain to get Jesse super. Let's put it that way. And secondly, Jesse can backfire really badly. So can Penny. You use Penny's gadget accidentally, well, that brings a meteor shower on your head. You're gonna kill your entire team. Pretty much the same with Jesse. You're just gonna kill your own teammates if you don't place it correctly. So yeah, I think it's a fair reason to have Jesse alive. And that's why you allow anything in this game. Take Mortis, be a shield. You're still doing something. Be Bull, be a shield. You're actually doing something. Edgar can't do that. Edgar can do nothing in this game. Even though he's a pretty cool brawler, I think people like him quite a lot already. But he cannot really get the job done, can he? And just like that, the dreams of the right side crushed once again. That emoji says it all for the right hand side. 23-12. Things not looking very good, are they? There's a Nani fiddling around. There's a Tick. He's giving us the thumbs up because I think he's done his job for the left side and betrayed the right side. I mean, everyone has betrayed everyone. Let's put it that way. But at the end, we have answers. Questions we never had answers to. There's a Sprout dancing over there. That's really good. People are going to select you and to dance in their dance, I guess. Oh, wait. That Mr. P just made it through. And you know he's going to bounce back. He is going to bounce back and do something back there. He ain't going to stand quietly after that assault. There's a Nani. That Nani wants its revenge as well. They are not going to let the team on the right win so easy. They are going to wait for the actual game to end. Well, after they end it themselves, because it's not just going to end for free. That Jesse there just got squashed into a Big Mac. McDonald's burger, Big Mac, not some other Apple book, MacBook. I didn't mean that. Anyways, the Sprouts race for the cube. It's that Nani taking against two Sprouts. And you see the Mr. P. He did his job. We knew he's not going to stand quietly. We knew he is going to make the other side pay. That's exactly what he did. Sprouts set up their walls, destroy the turrets. You see the Nani trying to make a difference. He is going to do something. And of course the Porter gets into the smoke. That's going to die pretty sadly. It's still a 4-match arena. There's still 2 on each side. Nani pretty low on health. You see Mr. P gets his Porter on again, low on health again. And the Sprouts are beginning to get cornered. You see how they are struggling, but they get their attacks up, and this is going really close. Oh, and this is going really, really close. Mr. P surviving with just 394 HP. That is another win, and we're down to 24-12. Exactly a 1:2 ratio, which is pretty sad for the right side team. They won only 2 games since pulling off that draw or that tie out of around 14 games. That doesn't reflect very well. Either somebody casted a spell on them, either the gods casted a spell because they're having their own IPL going on upstairs. But then that's not how it's gonna end. The guys on the right have to give in a fight at least before going down. Will they go down? Let's see. You got your bows, you got the totems, you got a tick. That's a perfect recipe for shutting down every bit of movement, I guess. Get your bombs, blast. Oh, that was a great shot there. Great shot. Great aim. There's a Brock taking on a Nani over there. You see how close this is going to go with these two guys. He gets the Nani, and the team on the right has a chance to come back. That's where the difference lies. The team on the right is aiming to win the game. The team on the left has actually got that much of confidence, and they're looking at the series as an entire whole thing, which is what the whole purpose of this video recording was. So the team on the right is going to be thinking a bit about life, about what exactly went wrong on that fateful, sad day. Sprouts are bouncing around. You see 2 bows on the right. You see a Colt. They're not obviously getting their range in yet. They're gonna start having a much better range in a little while, I guess. Oh, the Colt really... Oh, he's millimeters away from hitting. That's Sprout who's camping. There's a tick. He's gonna get his shots off, I guess. Sprouts, they're gonna throw their stuff before they go down. There's not much hope left. There's not much grass left. And the team on the right can finally celebrate another victory with that double kill. So 24-13, better, I guess, somewhat. Well, it's not a comeback. You can't call it a comeback. They just won a single game. But at least that winning has gone up a bit. So let's see how close this actually goes. There are still 2 games that will have to be won by the team on the left to win the entire series. So that's something that could keep the team on the right thinking. Shut off winning entirely. I mean, just get your wins. Just don't let your opponent win. That's all that's left for the team on the right. Right is not playing very right. They need to play right. Just because you have right in your name doesn't mean you are right. I wish I could do Bharat Ratna for that line. That ice guy is back. He's there to create confusion and havoc, and he's there to terrify people from even stepping outdoors. He is another version of Corona if you look at it the right way. He wants people to stay where they are. He wants to impose a lockdown. Well, he didn't. Because there he did. He got his super. People are dancing around. And there's fire versus ice. Game of Thrones makes its debut in Brawl Stars as well. Fire versus ice. Sprouts versus sprouts. You see baggage versus bullets. There's everything, and there's the Shelly. There's the legend. The legend who we were looking for after that Edgar. These are the guys we want Gene to pull. Gene would be looking to pull one of those Sprouts, one of those Pipers, but he is gonna be in for a surprise if Shelly is pulled in, because it's game over then, I guess. Team on the left really close, really close. There's one Piper left, and it's pretty much a 4-on-1 assault now. And yes, Amber doing everything she can do to keep it going for her side. And with that, the team on the left takes the match point, and it's 25-13. Things are going really close, really close. Not. Things are going really fast, I would say, rather. I mean, they were going close, but well, the team on the right just ruined it. And they just are one game away from winning this entire series. Well, the team on the left, that was. Everyone is dancing on the left. They know they've done the job. They know it's just a matter of time before they get that solitary win. They're not here to battle. Oh, hell no. They're out to have some fun with these Sprouts and have them for breakfast and eat them with Nimbu, I guess. The guy on the ice, the ice guy, the COVID guy, Corona, he's back. He's back to freeze his opponents. And oh well, they're all camping once again. The ice is back down. Everyone is shut down back into their homes. This looks like the end of the road. There's still 9 players left. It's pretty much a 5-on-4 assault right now. It's 4-on-4 now, I guess. This is going quite closer than I thought. The Sprouts, they have taken over. You see 5 Sprouts in this game. That, my friends, is how close this battle is going. There's an 8-bit. He's trying to do his job on the front. I don't think the team on the left is that concerned about this anymore. They're just waiting for this game to end and to move on with their win and their lead. All the Sprouts, all 4 of them, just there, waiting to win. The team on the left, they're not waiting for the team on the right to win. They're waiting for the vegetable biryani dinner. That's exactly what these Sprouts are gonna be. That's what they are. And just like that, there's only one left on the right. And I think that's it. There we go, guys. We have the answer to the question we've all been waiting for. The team on the left wins, and they've done it in style. They've proved they're the better side. And thank you so much, guys, for participating. All the participants, you did great. And cheers. See you next time. And well, thank you for supporting me if you've heard this entire video for 1.5 hours. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good day. Andy signing off.